Boogeyman Bin.
Hey everyone, it's Boogeyman Ben. Hope everyone's doing well and everyone's having a nice 3-day weekend. Just a real quick video that I wanted to do. I want to apologize also for the lack of updates as of late. I just haven't been doing a lot of videos. I've just been really busy. A lot going on at work, and it's just a lot going on that's just been taking away my focus from my my pastime, my hobby of doing videos. I know there's a lot of people that have posted questions and comments. I think I have like 60 that I need to respond to, so I want to apologize to the people that I've been leaving hanging, especially I don't think I've responded to people in a while, so I want to say that I will be getting to them. Sorry if the comments will be late, but I've just had a hard time finding time to do some videos. Not a huge amount to talk about today, but I wanted to talk about some new DVD and Blu-ray pickups that I got, just because they're films that I've been either looking for or was trying to find for a reasonable value and just wasn't able to find them. But I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of ordering everything online, so I try to go to support local businesses like Rasputin's, which is a secondhand, and you can either find secondhand or new Blu-rays and DVDs. And so I sometimes try to support there. Sometimes I'll dive into the discount bins at Walmart when we go there, even though I hate going to Walmart. Sometimes I can find some pretty good finds. So that's where I got most of mine. I think I got one at Target as well. First one I want to talk about is the Relic. That up here. So this is a film that came out in the 90s, and it's one that I always enjoyed. And I realized I think there was somebody posted an image of the creature from the Relic, and I found out that they do have like a figure that was on Entertainment Earth, and I realized, I haven't seen that movie in a while, and I don't own it. And it's one that I thought kind of got crapped on by critics, and is actually a really good film. I mean, even though Ebert and Siskel and Ebert gave it 2 thumbs up, most people were pretty critical of this film. And it was originally supposed to come out in the summer of 1997, and it actually ended up coming out in the winter of 1998. And I really like this film, and I really love the creature effects. I think Tom Sizemore is great in it. You also have Penelope Ann Miller, who's really good in the film, and James Whitmore, who was in Shawshank Redemption and The Majestic, the late James Whitmore, and I really liked him in this as well. And I thought like I said, this creature is very scary in this film, and I was really happy to pick it up, and I found it for $3.99, so you couldn't beat that. Of course, this is one of I think the original DVD release of the film, so the only thing they have on it is the theatrical trailer. That's the only special feature, but I don't believe there is a, special edition disc of this film, not that I'm aware of. I know there's a different cover for the film that I've seen that's a more recent release of it, but I was just happy to find this one, and I look forward to watching it. The next film I picked up is Would You Rather. This was one that I had done a video review on last year. Was a film that completely blew me away. I loved it. I thought it was very well done. I love Jeffrey Combs. I also thought Brittany Snow was fantastic in the film. There was just a lot of tension, and just old school kind of, it reminded me of like a Hitchcock film almost, but just the scenario that these people are put into is just completely creepy and disturbing, and it's just, this whole subject matter of somebody that was rich that would play games with people's lives just really got to me. So this was another find that I got at Rasputin's. The only special features they have are a commentary with the writer and the director, a poster gallery, and the trailer, but I was just happy to have this film because I really think it's great, and I think a lot of people need to check it out. It's really worth it. The next movie I got was in the $5 bin at Walmart, and this is Resident Evil Retribution. This was the only Resident Evil movie I don't have. I know a lot of people hate this movie. I actually liked it a little bit more than 5. Like I said, the Resident Evil movies are not my favorite film series, but I love Mila Jovovich. I think she's gorgeous, and I also like her as Alice. I think she's just a fantastic character. I've never played the video games, so I know that there's people that love the video games and hate the movies, and that's fine. Like I said, it wasn't one I was willing to shell out $20 for, but finding it for $5, I thought that was a pretty good deal. And they had it on Blu-ray as well with a few extra special features, but I was fine with just getting this one. They do have outtakes, drop undead, creatures, featurette, and filmmakers and cast commentary, so I thought that was pretty cool. And for $5, you couldn't beat it. And I've only seen this one, I think, one time, but I actually enjoyed it. I actually was I didn't see this one in the theater, but I did see 5 in the theater in 3D, and I was a little underwhelmed by 5, except for a few cool action scenes. But I actually, for some reason, thought this one wasn't too bad, and actually enjoyed this one a little bit more. My next pickup in the $5 bin was Riddick. This was a movie I talked about back in 2013. Huge fan of Vin Diesel. Completely support the guy. I love the fact that he's getting so much notoriety for Groot in the Guardians of the Galaxy, and that he's got some cool movies coming out like the Fast 7. He's got one I think called The Witch Hunter, and then he also has what I've heard a rumor about is that they are doing a new XXX, and he's going to be returning to the role of Xander Cage, which really makes me excited. Because I loved the first XXX quite a bit, and was pissed off the sequel didn't have the Xander Cage character. But yeah, I really liked Riddick. I even said that I liked it a little bit more than Pitch Black. I really just liked the whole, that he's surviving and he's been kind of banished from the kingdom, and I thought the acting was good, the special effects were good, the fact that, this was a labor of love for the director as well as Vin Diesel, who put up his own money to get this movie financed. I think it's just show tremendous respect for the guy. And I've only seen this movie one time, but I'd always been meaning to pick it up, and I was just trying to find it for a pretty reasonable price, just because I tend to buy a lot of movies, and some I'll shell out more than others, and this one just wouldn't go down in price. Even the DVD was quite a bit, and I know there's a director's cut on the Blu-ray, but I was just like, I'm just fine with the theatrical cut on this. You got some pretty good special features. Yeah, Vin's Riddick, Meet the Mercs, and Riddick Blindsided. So those are the bonus features on this. So yeah, I was really happy to pick this one up and got it along with Resident Evil for a total of $5. I got both movies for $10 at Walmart, so not a bad deal. And the final film I got is Gone Girl. Of course, this was one of my favorite films of last year and is up there as one of my favorite David Fincher films of all time. I believe this one, I'm going to say, ties with The Game for me. Really loved this film, was blown away by the twist in it. I thought all of the actors were fantastic. I'm a little pissed off that Rosamund Pike is the only one getting an Oscar nomination for it. I'm pissed that Ben Affleck, as well as David Fincher, didn't get anything. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross not getting anything for the music also pisses me off, because I just think every element in this film worked, and it's not just because Rosamund Pike was fantastic in it. Everything was fantastic about this film. This is the Blu-ray release of the film. I was a little disappointed in the fact that they didn't do a Blu-ray DVD combo, and the features on this are pretty lacking. So the only thing it comes with this amazing Amy Tattletale book, which is actually pretty high quality. I mean, it actually is, a real book. It's thick, it's bound, it's really nicely done, and if you've seen the movie, you'll understand why this would be included with the movie. The only special feature on the Blu-ray, though, is a commentary by Fincher, and that was the same feature that was on the DVD as well. And I was like, if you've seen the releases for Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Social Network, there's usually some really terrific behind the scenes on the filming of Fincher films. I'm always fascinated by the way the guy directs his films, and the fact that this movie this disc has no other bonus feature other than the commentary kind of pisses me off. Especially the fact that it was $20 on sale for the Blu-ray at Target. So I'm a little disappointed in that. I'm hopeful that maybe they'll put a special edition out one day, but I know most people don't really give two shits about special editions anymore, and I'm starting to find that is why some of these, this movie made almost $200 million here in the States, so I was like, that should have been cause enough to put some special features on it, but I don't understand why they didn't, and I'm starting to notice that most DVDs and Blu-rays, and the prices aren't going down, but the features are getting less and less, and that's one thing that pisses me off about streaming, and you know, the fact that people would rather just stream a movie, don't give a shit about special features. But being a lover of film and wanting certain films to you know, see the behind the scenes and hear how, you know, certain things were done, it really kind of irritates me a little bit that the special features are becoming less and less on some of these releases. Movie, you just open it up and there you go. The simple packaging. So that's going to be about it. Yeah, I just wanted to show off some new DVD and Blu-ray pickups that I got. Again, sorry for the lack of updates on the channel, and even on my Facebook I've been kind of lacking this past week. Like I said, work has just been really taxing, and I just need to focus on my job and working hard. You know, want to continue to do well in my role. So some of my pastimes have to sort of take a back seat for a while, but I promise that every chance I get, I will make sure that I do some cool new content and keep people up to date on exciting news in the horror world. I will also make sure that I follow up with people who have taken the time to watch my videos and comment and write back to me. I appreciate everybody doing so. So again, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to my page if you're interested in the videos that I'm doing. And also check me out on Facebook. Hope everyone's doing well. Take it easy. Peace.